Welcome back, trainers. I hope you had an amazing weekend. We have some more battles for you guys. We have Pikachu King 3, aka chugballer, who submitted some more battles for us, and he's playing in the Psychic Cup. He had submitted these battles to me on Wednesday, and I was hoping to be able to post them for you guys on Friday, but I did cut up with work. But this team is insane. We have Shadow Gardevoir, we have Rapidash, and then we also have, honestly, I'm like running a brain fart, but the third Pokemon will be coming back in this matchup. He's able to get to a Body Slam, and the great thing is, so Rapidash right now I believe is still ranked number 1 in PV Poke, and it's such an incredible Pokemon. I know there's YouTubers like Zionic who ran it with I think it was like a high horsepower, and it was surprising a lot of opponents. Okay, so Claydol, dude, I can't believe I forgot the name, but the Claydol is able to take it out. And so you can run it whichever way you feel like it. You could do the high horsepower or you can do the Mega Horn. I think maybe running Mega Horn might be a little bit better right now. I think everyone's now at this point is probably expecting the high horsepower, but either one would be fine. So right here, unfortunately, this Victini is going to be able to take out the Shadow Gardevoir, but it's still a close matchup. So this cup can be a little bit RPS, but with this team, honestly, it's so solid. He went into with an 8-2 run, so definitely recommend this team for you guys if you guys are looking to climb. So right here, he's going up against a Bronzong, and it looks like he actually ended up switching the Shadow Gardevoir to be in the lead instead. Didn't really like how the Claydol was working out, so he swapped out right here. And the opponent, I think, is I don't think they've used a shield here, but this will definitely get the shield. Yep, gets the shield, and now they're evident shields. And now he swaps out to the Claydol, and he's going to be able to, from this range, he's not going to shield. He's going to go ahead and farm down. A Heavy Slam is going to be able to take it like a champ, and now the opponent brings out a Gardevoir, which works out really good in Chugballer's favor because he's able to reach a Shadow Ball, and if they don't want to invest in another shield, it's going to go down. But they invested another shield. They do get charmed down, but all good. They're going to bring on their own Shadow Gardevoir, and from this range, they simultaneously KO each other. Chugballer is an incredible battler. I honestly would have I probably would have brought in the G-Dash at that point, but he made a way better move and just simultaneously KO'd with his own Shadow Gardevoir. And now he's gonna get that I think there's shields, I think that there might be shields down. Boom, completely wrecks the Victini, and now with a Body Slam it's gonna be able to should be able to easily just take out takes out the Bronzong right there, and that's a good game. Moving on to the next match, we have Shadow Gardevoir against Victini. And normally you would think this is a terrible matchup, but I love the way Chugballer plays it. So if you run Shadow Gardevoir in the lead and you face a Victini, definitely you want to play this way. So what he's going to end up doing is he's going to, I don't even think he shields this. No, he doesn't shield it. Lets it go. Lets the Victini, get its defense drop. Then brings in the Claydol. Almost farms it down before they could throw another move. And look, that victory, the Claydol is able to take it like a champ. Doesn't even get to half health. The opponent now brings the Rapidash, and Chugballer is going to choose to let it go. He knows it was just a Body Slam. I think they only did 4 Fairy Winds. And now he's going to go ahead and do the Shadow Ball, which is going to get the first shield, gets the first shield. And this is really what I really like. He doesn't allow himself to get farmed down. Excuse me. He ends up swapping out immediately after the opponent ends up shielding. And now he's going to go ahead and do a Body Slam of his own. But it looks like the opponent did catch it. So good on their part. They were able to catch that. And are they going to be able, they do reach a Mega Horn. And could this possibly take out the Galarian Slow? Is it a Slowking or okay, looks like Galarian Slowking. And it's not because they have that shield, so they couldn't do it. And they couldn't reach a Body Slam. And right here, honestly, it's not looking too good for Chugballer. That Claydol has barely any health. Can he actually make it? But luckily, he does resist those poison jabs and is able to, oh my gosh, he's able to reach that Shadow Ball from that health range to take out that Galarian Rapidash. So, well played, incredibly played by Chugballer. That was insane. Honestly, I thought he might have lost that match, but he takes the win. And now he's going to go ahead against Galarian Rapidash. And it looks like they just build up to the Body Slam. So he's going to go ahead and take it. Shadow Gardevoir isn't the most bulkiest, but is going to be able to take that right there. So I really love the shield usage, or how chugballer is really playing it. He doesn't go ahead and use it from right here. He can easily farm down with the clay doll. Let's see what the opponent's going to choose to bring out. They bring out a Bruxish. Okay, this is probably a little bit of an awkward matchup, but he's going to go ahead and stay here. It definitely doesn't make sense to swap out to the Rapidash just yet. Gets the shield, and now after getting that shield, he chooses to swap out. The opponent then swaps, but I think honestly the opponent should have stayed there because this Galarian Rapidash has so much energy that is going to begin to threaten it. He's going to go ahead and shield, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go ahead and get some more energy before. Yep, perfect. Very well played. Great use of energy management right there. Going to go ahead and do the body slam, takes it out, and has some energy to spare. Going to be able to threaten this Bruxish, and going to go ahead and do the body slam. And I'm pretty sure he's definitely going to be able to reach another body slam. Oh man, okay. Very close. Very close. So now it's looking a little bit scary. The opponent's gonna do a crunch, but seeing many matchups, it seemed like Bruxis takes forever to get to a move. So at that point, he was just able to get farmed down, and that's the first set, 4-1 set, incredible games. On to the next one, we got the classic mirror match. At this point, it's Shadow Gardevoir against Shadow Gardevoir, and wow, okay, so the IVs on the opponents must be insane because they do actually manage to live and get switch advantage. But no worries here. They now bring in, dude. I'm like trying to blanks. They're bringing the Malamar, and now they're gonna go ahead and he's gonna reach the Shadow Ball, which should threaten a shield right here. They're probably gonna go ahead and shield this right here, and yep, they end up shielding it. So this is perfect. And I think he's looking to stay in just for a little bit, trying to get some more farm. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna end up shielding. Yep, he has to shield this because Galarian Rapidash isn't the bulkiest. So right here, he's gonna go ahead and body slam. And I'm pretty sure this was probably a great bait because he could have been also maybe like faking like that he was gonna do like a high horsepower, something like that. This Mega Horn should just be doing neutral damage because of the steel type. But this is perfect from this range. I thought he was almost gonna let it go, but that's fine. No worries there. He probably knows that could he farm down from this range? Let's go ahead. We're gonna find out. Wow, okay, so he's able to farm down from this range, which is huge. He has so much energy. Gonna go ahead and get the first body slam. This Malamar, I don't think it's to a move just yet. And now he goes ahead and gets to the next body slam, and this is gonna threaten the last shield. They're gonna go ahead and swap out, which is perfect. They swap out at a great moment because now the Malamar is forced to throw energy. And I actually think from this range, they actually are able to farm down the Malamar. Great game. I really love the way chugballer plays. And right here, this is the first time I've seen a Hoopa in this league, and it is underpowered, so very unfortunate for that other trainer gets wrecked. And now they're bringing in a Bruxish, and wow, as you can see, it does so much damage. Let's see. Chugballer brings out the Clay Doll, and I'm pretty sure from this range, he's just gonna go ahead and farm down. Will he invest a shield? Nope. Doesn't really need to. He's looking really good. It just shields the Psychic Fangs, and now the opponent reveals that they have the Alolan Raichu, and he's going to go ahead and swap out to his Galarian Rapidash. Going to go ahead and do these body slams, and the opponent at this point is forced to shield unless they are looking to go down and choose 2 shield flex. Finally end up using that shield, and Chugballer realizes that at this point he can let go of the Rapidash. He's going to go ahead and do one more body slam, probably get the last shield. Nope, doesn't get the last shield, but is going to be able to farm down because the Mud Slaps are going to be doing super effective damage to this Raichu. And regardless of what moves they were going to get at this point, it's game over. They bring in the Bruxish, it gets farmed down. That's another good game. Moving on to the next one, we have Shadow Gardevoir against Bruxish. And Shadow Gardevoir is going to be doing so much damage, so the opponent ends up switching. And now Chugballer switches to his Clay Doll because it's going to be able to resist, those psychic, the confusion that's coming through. And he does eat he eats a Shadow Ball, and it does only a little bit over half. But I almost thought that might have and that goes to show you just how tanky and great of Pokemon Clay Doll is to be able to just tank that. And he is unfortunately gonna get farmed down, but that's all good. He's gonna be able to bring the Gardevoir, and at this point he's gonna shield, really great shield. He should be able to farm down, before the Bruxish gets to another move. And hopefully, can he reach that Shadow Ball? I think he might be able to reach it. He doesn't reach it, but that's okay. That's okay. This is going to be a little bit harder, though. This is going to be tough right here. He's going to have to body slam. The great thing about Rapidash, Galarian Rapidash, it's very spammy. So he might be able to still outpace. This is going to get the first shield. I think he only has, does he have any more shields left? He doesn't. So, no, not looking too good. But we'll see how it plays out. He's going to go ahead and do the body slam. This is going to take the last shield. And had that, man, that is so rough. He's going to go down on this one. But had he been able to reach that Shadow Ball with the Shadow Gardevoir, definitely would have been able to win. Very close matchup, but it is very difficult. Especially trying to get that Shadow Gardevoir. It takes forever to get to move. So that must have been a little bit frustrating there. So the opponent, I think that was another Bruxish lead. And then they swap out to their Galarian Rapidash. And this is a very smart play. Chugballer doesn't want to go ahead and lose switch advantage. Wants to regain switch. And now he sees what the next Pokemon is in the back. And he's able to reach the Shadow Ball. This is amazing. This is going to get the first shield. Yep, gets the first shield and is able to get a bit more charm damage. He's definitely going to bring the Clay Doll to absorb some of this. He's definitely not going to shield this. Okay, no problem. He's going to shield this, and probably it does also make sense because this way they only have one shield left, and this is going to be able to two healthy Pokemon going against one Pokemon, and this is really smartly played because this is going to get the last shield with that body slam. They do CMP. It looks like they CMP'd. But Psychic Fangs, it's going to get resisted, and I think the other move they have is a water type move, so very smartly played. Built up some energy for the Clay Doll, and the opponent realizes they have no shield, they have a shield down, or no more shields, that Clay Doll has some energy, so that's a good game. And I think this might be possibly the last match, I think it is. So the opponent has a bad lead, they swap out to the Bronzong, and now Chugballer swaps out, gets those mud slaps with the Clay Doll, and he's going to go ahead and shield right here. And it looks like he's going to be able to just farm down and have so much energy for the next match. I'm pretty sure they're going to bring back that Malamar. And oh, so unfortunate. He was almost able to farm down, but it's just a side shock. Just a side shock. The opponent gets in some damage, but he's going to be able to threaten a shield right away. Ends up doing the Rock Tomb. Very smart because he knows it's going to get shielded. Unless their opponent is insane. And this, see, look, so his attack drops, which is really good. I think he was almost thinking about whether he was going to do another, another Rock Tomb, but ends up just letting it go. And the opponent now brings in their Shadow Gardevoir. They reveal they have Shadow Gardevoir, and this is looking like a good game because he's going to be able to body slam, and because they let it go, he's going to be able to farm down, has the body slam ready to go now. And this is gonna, I'm pretty sure the opponent's gonna let it go, and it's just gonna be, okay, yep, it's gonna be all she wrote because they're gonna be able to look, they reach a Mega Horn, Chugballer reaches a Mega Horn, and I think this is gonna wrap it up. I think this is, boom, super effective, and that's a great way to finish all these incredible battles. Gets the nuke off, takes down the Malamar, another 4-in-1 set, Alien 2 with this team, guys. Definitely recommend trying it out. And again, Chugballer, thank you for submitting these battles. You and your son have been submitting some incredible battles, very entertaining to watch. And to everyone else, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.